Alright, over the past few weeks, we've gotten more updates on the Cain Velasquez trial. Um, for any of you that are new, you may have came to my YouTube channel for my non-MMA videos. Cain Velasquez was a UFC heavyweight champion. He was fucking unbelievable too. We called him Cardio Kane. And he went on a run that was unbelievable. Hey, let me pull up his hold up, let me make sure I don't have my desktop on. Okay. Um okay, that's not the right one. Like, Cain Velasquez was around when I was a kid, and he came into the UFC and was butchering people left and right. Let's see. Um, gotta go here, gotta go here. There we go. Okay, so Cain Velasquez came from Strike Force, and oh yeah, I forgot he Bodog. That's an old promotion. Yeah, essentially, Cain Velasquez came into the UFC in 2008, and he went on a murder spree. Knocked out Brad Morris, knocked out Jake O'Brien, knocked out Dennis Stojenic. Uh, he battered Czech Congo, who Czech Congo later went to went to Bellator, but Czech Congo was incredible in his prime. Then he beat Ben Rothwell, knocked him out in the second round, knocked out Antonio Nogueira in the first round, knocked out Lesnar in the first round, and then this right here, his trilogy with JDS, is one of the best trilogies you will see in any promotion. Okay, so after knocking out Brett Lesnar in the first round, he got knocked out. He got starched by JDS, but he came back, knocked out uh, Silva, and in this in the second fight with JDS, he battered the shit out of JDS, and JDS at this time was nothing short of incredible. He he battered like he, uh, he I've seen some people be disfigured after a fight. Nothing like JDS in this fight. And then he beat Antonio Silva once again. He won the trilogy against JDS, which is just brutal. And then this one here, he he had some problem with the elevation, and then Redoom choked him out. Then Redoom lost to Stipe. Stipe went on his run, but he came fought at UFC 200, beat Travis Brown. This was the weird Brock Lesnar steroid Mark scandal. And then his last fight in the UFC, he got knocked out by Francis, which it's Francis Ngannou. But for this period of time, from I'd say from the Lesnar fight, or no, I'd say from like from like when he got in the UFC to 20 to 2015, yeah. Like, this guy was one of the craziest heavyweights I've ever seen. And one of my dream matches as a kid even was John Jones versus Cain Velasquez. Cain Velasquez, he trains at AKA with DC with Rockhold, Khabib, Islam, and he and obviously DC being one of the greatest of all time, this was one of the scariest runs I've seen out of any heavyweight. But now that you know a bit about Cain Velasquez, if you didn't watch any of his fights or you're new to UFC and that, Cain Velasquez is well respected in the sport of MMA. He's a really nice guy too, and pretty much, I think it was last year, maybe a year and a half ago, it came out that he had he had this guy at his kid's daycare assault his kid, and he, like any parent in that situation, lost his mind, and he got in a high-speed car chase shooting at the guy who allegedly did that to his kid, who was convicted of said thing. Not with Kane's kid, but another kid. But yeah, Cain, like the MMA community loves him. We all love Cain. He's one of the nicest fighters I've seen in any interviews or anything. Uh, he entered a plea into the attempted murder case in 2022. God, this is old. Oh, I forgot this happened. Oh, this happened 2 years ago. Good lord. The charges stem, yeah, a 40-year-old relative. That's who it was. Which I many believe was one of his kids, and the man's stepfather who allegedly did this crime got hit by one of the bullets, and yeah, like I don't have kids, right? But I have younger siblings. I have like uh, friends and relatives, and like if anybody did that to like one of like my nephews, my siblings, whatever it be, like I don't think there's really any other avenue. Like I probably wouldn't have, gotten into a car chase with a firearm, but no, I well, like, there's no way that happens and you don't go after him. Like, there's just something about the MMA community where, like, the MMA community, we all can agree that, like, we're all a bit psychotic and, like, seeing combat gets us excited. But, like, I don't know. The fact that the justice system would let that guy who did that to his relative off with a slap on the wrist, but potentially would have given Cain, and they were talking about it too a lot, giving Cain life, which to me that's fucking ridiculous. I think the only logical punishment for this is that you arrest both of them, both the guy that did that and Cain put him in one cell, and whoever walks out, go home, which will probably be Cain, because like I showed you his UFC career, Cain Velasquez is no fucking slouch. Like he legitimately is in the conversation as one of the greatest heavyweights of all time. But I don't know. Yeah, the man accused of molesting the boy is, yeah. Oh yeah, it was his son, not even his daughter. Cause I've read so many articles and like it's places between his son, his daughter, and all this. Says it was his son. At the daycare he attended. The defendant decided to become judge, jury, executioners, including children and their parents, or could have been injured. Yeah. All right. That that is a fair point. That is a fair point. But I feel like the insanity plea is reasonable on this one. And I mean, it's I'm pretty sure it's the exact same judge's fault that got handed this case, who let out the guy who did that to his son. Like, yeah, maybe I'm wrong and like believing what Cain did really wasn't that bad, but like I feel like it's more on the California uh, judge who got handed that other guy's case and let him walk out. And not only let him walk out, get employed or be able to live at, or however that situation was, at a daycare. As somebody who is convicted of being predatory to children. Like, oh, I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Like, I really don't understand how anybody who does a crime against a kid can get any sympathy. But like, I don't understand how fucking lenient America and Canada, especially, has become on these kind of predators. And maybe it's the fact that most politicians now end up being them. But I don't know. I think I'm glad that they took off the life sentence for Cain. That would have been fucking bullshit. And you know, I do think Cain will get some kind of punishment. I don't think it should be too long. Um, yeah, Harry Gouliard. Um, yeah, piece of shit. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I really believe that it's more on the fault of California judici- judicial system. Well, whoever got handed that guy's case. But I don't know. I don't think there's any other logical way to respond to somebody doing that to your kid. Like, we all say it too. Like I said, I don't have kids. I I, I have relatives and acquaintances that do. I'm like, whenever I talk to anybody about this this topic over the years. Everybody I've heard said, like, there's no other approach to that one. I, I feel like no matter who you are, if that was your kid, you'd be going after the guy no matter what. But I think you shouldn't have used a gun. If I'm being honest, that's been one critique on Cain, is that he tried using a gun when he could have made it a lot more personal. But I don't know. I hope Cain gets a lenient sentence. I hope his family nothing but the best. If anybody in his circle stumbles across this video for any reason, I hope the best for all of you. Any fighter, anybody who has spoken up, written to the judge, whatever it may be over the past 2 years, uh, good on you. And yeah, I don't know. Hopefully, more good news for Cain comes out. Let me know in the comments down below. What do you think about this case? What do you think about the license being or take potentially taken off? That's what I heard about this. Is that uh, the, the him going with this plea will give him a more lenient sentence, hopefully. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know in the comments. What do you think about uh, the new information on Cain? Uh, what do you hope happens in October? Let me know in the comments. And yeah, thanks for watching. If you didn't watch my last video on the Mr. Beast thing, go check it out. And yeah, later.